Hello, gorgeous Scorpios. How's everyone doing? Welcome to your daily vibe check-in for love. This is going to be valid for Scorpio for the next 3 hours, 3 days, or 3 weeks, or whenever this finds you. And if it resonates for you, the message was probably meant for you, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, and it's a general reading, so just bear that in mind, Scorpio. How are you doing on the second day of January 2022? 2-2-2-2. I feel like everything's going magically well so far for Scorpio. I hope you're feeling that vibe too. You're looking good, my dear friend. And yeah, let's get into your reading. I've already done the spread, and may I just do a quick shout out as usual to OMG of Gondora Official. Her channel is linked in the description box below. She is what I would consider a sister channel. I'm a fan of hers. She is amazing, and she does amazing Scorpio reads. So if this doesn't resonate for you, go check her out. If you don't know and love her already, for to know her is to love her. And yeah, just a big shout out to her, especially today, because I already did your spread, Scorpio, and the devil has already appeared twice. We already got the devil twice, boo. Anyway, Scorpio, we're all fabulous divas here, so let's get straight into your reading. There's been a lot of drama, soap opera happening today in all of my reads, and interestingly enough, the Scorpio one is not the most spicy. What do you know? Scorpio, let me just say this. You have something going on here in terms of moving away from the past, from a past person. You got the Chariot. This is your energy currently today. On the 2nd of January, you're trying to move away from something emotionally. You're doing a really good job, you know. You're not, you at any cost, very Scorpio-like, you know, you're moving on at any cost, because you know that whatever the situation that you were in before, whatever that situation was, it was toxic for you. Like, it just wasn't working out. It was not good. It was not a good situation. One word of warning here, though, I feel like you could be running away emotionally from something too. Some of you could be running into work, like using work as a crutch to not think about something. So make sure you're moving on from something instead of running away emotionally from something, avoiding thinking about something. I feel like some of you, my dear Scorpios, you're trying to move away from a past hurt relationship, or you're in the transition period of, like, you broke up with someone and you're like still moving yourself out of their place. For some of you, if it's an established relationship, a little bit of this, like, running away energy, running away from your thoughts, trying not to confront the issue. I see that here a little bit, because you don't want to be, you don't want to have a fight with this person. You're avoiding conflict. There's a bit of conflict avoidance. You don't want to take your stinger out, basically, and you'd rather just, like, just leave, you know. You don't want to show, maybe you don't want to show your true feelings either. This person, I feel like someone hurt you here. We'll get into this person in a second, but this person hurt you here, didn't make you feel good, and instead of just, like, telling them honestly, you didn't, you know, this is general reading, so it's not necessarily going to resonate for you, but for some of you, I feel like you didn't really even tell that person why you had to leave, why it had to end. You just, like, you know, you didn't tell them the truth. I feel like you're being confronted currently with this person not letting you go. If you have children together, there's a little child in this card. If you have children together, that could be an issue. This person could be holding on to you, holding on to the children. If it's a less established relationship, it's just this person holding on, you know? This person doesn't actually want you to leave. And you could also be holding on emotionally. Even maybe this person didn't articulate this to you, but I'm telling you, as your tarot reader, that this person is still holding on, and I feel like you are too. You find it really hard to let go of the situation. That's why you're probably not confronting it in your own mind. So just be aware of this. I feel like in the past, you were in a connection where you felt on your own. You were burdened by that situation. And I feel like this person, look at this figure here. They have, like, they're wearing a crown, but they're all alone. So this is someone who was honored by somebody else, who was recognized by somebody else, but was left alone, and they're surrounded by this prison of wands around them, looking like giant matchsticks, and a fire right above their head. And that fire is going to come down and set this person on fire eventually. Those are the thoughts of this figure. This person is wearing a crown, but their eyes are closed, and they're not, you know, this person is on their own. It's like they got what they wished for. Maybe you got the kind of relationship that you were manifesting and realized it wasn't for you. I feel like this person, whoever you were in connection with, left you alone for long periods of time with your thoughts, and your thoughts became on fire. I feel like this person could have been, didn't have to be, but they gave you a lot of things. It could have been physical, material, or it could have been emotional. Like titles. Maybe they kept like saying, yeah, like, you know, we're like official, and they kept giving you promises and titles, but actually little action. You know, there's little action. You were alone here. This person would leave you alone for long periods of time. Or they gave you gifts. They gave you jewelry. They gave you beautiful clothes, a car. You know, maybe if you were married, you were married to someone who was really well-to-do, who gave you material things, but left you on your own. You had to do everything by yourself. I see here someone who, you know, takes themselves in the car everywhere. You know, if it was like clothes, jewelry, you could buy whatever you wanted, but you weren't happy because you were by yourself. Page of Swords, you know, this is the clarifier here. It made you wonder what this person was doing when they weren't with you, because I feel like very strongly I see this energy of someone here who just is left alone in a relationship, physically alone. The Knight of Wands here, at the heart of the matter is the instability of this relationship, this person traveling. I feel like for some of you, you were in a connection with a person who was either really busy or had to travel for work, and you wondered that, you know, when they were being busy or traveling for work, were they seeing other people, basically. This was a worry for you. What you truly want, Scorpio, is what every Scorpio wants: soulmate, epic love, a love that lasts lifetimes. Two of Cups. Yeah, you just want to be loved. You want to be seen. You want this person to fight for you. You want this person to fight for you, but they didn't fight for you, so you moved away from this relationship with this Chariot here. You moved away from this relationship. There was a breakup. There's a breakup here. I know that this is like a general reading, but this one is about an ex. We'll take a look at other options as well by the end, but this is like strong. You know, this is a reading, Scorpio, for those Scorpios who are going through a breakup or who are still dealing. Sometimes we're still dealing with stealing their heart, still dealing with breakups that happened many years ago. Because, yeah, I see you running away from your thoughts and your feelings a little bit. Now, what is going to happen, though, soon, in the next 3 days, 3 hours, 3 weeks, is your person is going to come in to have a conversation. Because I feel like they feel like this breakup wasn't just, like, you weren't just to them. You got the King of Swords. The King of Swords, disregard the gender. It's arbitrary. It could be king, queen, anyone in between. But this King of Swords is coming in to have a conversation because they feel like you weren't fair to them. Whatever happened in this breakup, whoever broke up, I feel like it was you. You moved away. If you're living together, again, an established connection, you left the house, basically. Got in the car and left. You got in the car and left because you were all on your own. You could have been considering as well, sorry, this is just one thing that's coming through for me as well, is if it was a more established connection, you were considering leaving for a long time and you couldn't quite decide, and then one day you just left. King of Swords, this is someone who wants to explain something. They want to have justice from you. And it's funny because, you know what, I'm already going to show you the outcome because it's important. You got justice as the outcome. You know, this conversation will happen whether you want it or not, because I feel like you don't want to have that confrontation. But this person wants to, like, your person wants closure. They want some kind of a confrontation. They want to have a conversation. So, you know what, Scorpio? So, here's what came up. In terms of things you don't know, okay? Let me just say, in terms of things you don't know, you have the Four of Cups here. You have the Four of Cups. Number one, you should consider this person's renewed offer. We'll go into what this person was up to when they weren't with you in a second. You should, number one, not refuse this offer straight up. You should have a conversation. I feel like you will here with the Justice. And, you know, justice also means wrongs will be put right and everything will go your way. Because you are the Querent. So it's not like, you know, this person is going to come in for justice and they're going to get justice at your cost. No, in this reading it says things will be just both ways. But yeah, with the Four of Cups, consider what they have to say. And also, Scorpio, a little bit of warning. Pisces, yeah, Pisces got a spicy reading today. all about betrayal, not by their person, but by a friend. And I never get these kinds of readings, hardly ever. That was the spiciest reading that I've done, the heaviest, spiciest that I've done on this entire channel from the beginning. Obviously these messages come through in tarot readings for me, but never this prominent, unless, you know, it's just not something I invite. I try to look at energies just between you and the person, because it's uncomfortable. You don't want to be saying, you know, it's like such a cliche to be like, yeah, someone's plotting against you. You don't want to be that kind of, you know, tarot reader from a tent somewhere at a circus. But anyway, what is coming through today is a lot of kind of gossip, betrayal, people talking about you. And I do see here with the Four of Cups, people are talking about you. If you are in an established relationship, particularly if you are somehow known in the community or known to be well-to-do in the community, people are talking about you. They're not saying nice things about you and your person. And also it's possible that friends were giving you bad advice, basically. Your friends around you, it wasn't accidentally, it was accidentally on purpose. They were giving you bad advice or bad information about the situation. Eight of Swords here as well. I feel like someone was trying to gaslight you. It was a friend. Friend was trying to make this situation. This Ten of Wands and this Eight of Swords is very similar. You know, two people surrounded by a prison of their mind. And I feel like whoever you were getting advice from, it was either a friend, a family member, colleague, you know, whoever was like listening to you talk about, you know, you had doubts, you know, you're like, where is my person? Page of Swords, where is my person? And I feel like someone exploited your vulnerability, someone exploited your doubts, someone in your life who does not have your best intentions at heart at all. They wanted you to worry. They got a sick satisfaction from you being worried. Pisces got a very similar reading, but theirs was more spicy. Yours is gonna be fine, because you're going to, actually theirs was fine in the end too, because you're going to persevere. But this is just some information you need to know. I always ask what it is that you don't know but need to know. This is it. Be careful, look around you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, so don't go around you know, breaking up with all your friends, but there is something in the air, Scorpio. Be careful. Some kind of deceit, some kind of, you know, ill wishers, basically. Knight of Swords here is, you know, a conversation is pending, basically. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Whether you want it or not, this person is coming in for a conversation. Whether you want it or not, and it's going to be just. So then I clarified, because I wanted to know what it was that, you know, your person was up to when they weren't with you, because, you know, who knows, maybe they were doing something shady. And what I got here was, not really. We got the Devil, number one. And next to the Devil, we got the Two of Cups. And, you know, that is someone who is obsessively in love with you, who is in a connection with their eyes just on you. But then, you know, it could go both ways. Maybe they were seeing somebody else in this light. So I did ask whether it was for good or for bad. And it's for good. King of Wands also looking only at you. Someone who has a lot of passion. Just like, this person really loves you. That's all I'm going to say to you. This person loves you so, so much. They were looking at nobody else. But then, you know, what were they doing when they weren't with you? Well, they could have been, see, for some of you, this person is really insensitive, maybe a little bit immature, not in years, but in their mentality, perhaps in years too. They could have been partying, they could have been doing their thing, like work lunches. Again, I see quite possibly fears around a person who has to spend a lot of time at work or travel for work. So I feel like, you know, maybe they're spending a lot of time at work and like their whole life was at work here with this Knight of Wands, or maybe they work in some kind of an environment where it's like a lot of parties, you know, a lot of parties, a lot of partaking in pleasure, stuff like that. So I feel like this person didn't even realize that this kind of behavior, spending all their time at work or a lot of time going out and having fun, maybe with their friends, they didn't realize that it was triggering you to think that they were doing something else. I know it sounds really weird because they should have known, because like every adult person should know that, but there's just something about your person that's not very they're just not very sensitive, maybe not very clued into emotions. Maybe they look to you to teach them about emotions, even though, look, they love you so much, and they do have Two Cups here, and you have the Two Cups, you know, look, that's what you want, that's what this person feels for you. You know, but I feel like they have their own version of what that means, and it's not the kind of version that Scorpio, who is always so in touch with their feelings and emotions, it's not on your level. So they just didn't know how to communicate. And you see here, Two of Swords, they could have had some kind of worries and also some kind of a problem with seeing your side of the story. So number one, they were insensitive to your needs for sure. And number two, they were going through something, quite possibly maybe your person, not for everyone, but for some of you, your person might have some kind of a substance issue, or they could have some kind of an issue, a problem that they were going through that they didn't tell you about, and they had to deal with it themselves. They're just doing like, yeah, a lot of maybe a little bit of escapism as well. But yeah, it could either be like a workaholic, or someone who just excessively spends excessive times at work, or someone who just like, you know, takes care of their own emotional needs, is a little bit selfish just because they never learned how to be considerate of other people. And yeah, with the Nine of Cups here, it's not someone who has bad intentions. It's just someone who is a little bit brutish. And yeah, with the Two of Swords, definitely someone who doesn't see how other people feel. But it could very well be someone who is trying to conceal something, and it could be a substance issue. It could be, you know, something else, but it's not a third party for sure. It's like some other problem this person was experiencing, trying not to share it with you. We got the Four of Swords and the Devil. Got the Four of Swords and the Devil here. In terms of what to expect when this person comes and you have this, you know, conversation that is just this justice. They're going to hold on to you. They're not going to let you go. They're going to say they don't want to let you go, and that they want to put the conflict to rest. Four of Swords is putting something to rest. This justice is really prominent here. I'm just going to clarify one more card here for you as well. Yeah, so you got Temperance here. I also asked to clarify this King of Swords, because you've got the King of Swords and the Justice. This is the future of what's going to happen between you. And then, you know, your person is, you know, that's just a conversation that is going to resolve the issue one way or another. But, you know, here we have Temperance and the Six of Cups. This is someone who's coming in with a lot of love, but feeling a little bit shy. Their intentions are very pure and very good. They want to have hope. They don't have a lot of hope for this relationship currently, because they think that you let them go. But they're still hoping, because they can't help it. They're still holding those two cups. It's like you're still with them. They cannot, this person doesn't want to let go of this love, basically. You have the Six of Cups here. Again, you know, wanting to offer you the cup of love, hoping you'll accept it, feeling shy, feeling this person feels like an awkward child next to you, hoping that this is going to work out. They have butterflies in their stomach. They're really nervous. This person really regrets what happened. They maybe don't understand why you weren't happy in this connection. You know, if it's a new connection, it's just someone who didn't like text you, who didn't consider you, didn't invite you out, you know, whatever it was, just like a bit of brutish behavior. Keep putting, yeah, why am I saying brutish? You tell me, Scorpio, in the comments below. Why does this person just didn't seem very, very refined in their emotions? Let's get some higher power advice here for Scorpio as well. From the Oracle, our Greek Oracle. It all looks good, Scorpio. Your person is coming in and they want to work it out. What is the advice for Scorpio, please? Remoteness and the stars. Uranus. This is like, you know, whole galaxies of stars. This is symbolic of the world and the cosmos before even the first gods, the Greek gods. So this is looking deep in the past for wisdom. So, you know, probably for your relationship, but also allowing yourself to be divinely guided by the stars and the galaxies and literally the universe. The universe is saying hello. And I feel like it's saying, oh, yeah, and oh, it's interesting because in this Oracle deck, it's described as remoteness. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's remoteness, and there's remoteness in this relationship currently, but I feel like when I look at this picture, when I look at this, this face in the picture, this is someone who isn't, this is someone, it doesn't matter if you're remote, you're always together. This is someone, this is your person. So you're like a star to them. They want to follow you like a star. Scorpio, didn't we just get a reading where you had like stars in your hair or stars in your mind? This person, You're not, it's not remoteness. That's the thing. This person, Four of Pentacles, we started the reading with someone not being able to let it go. It doesn't matter how far. If you go to another galaxy, this person is not remote from you because they're never going to let you go. But this cosmos here in this card, this is all blue. This is all kind of dark. There's like a darkness here. This is someone who feels the cold. When you go out into space, it's really cold. It's ice cold. You left this person feeling ice cold. Without you, there's only cold for them, and they keep looking to the stars because they want to see you again. It's like whenever they look at something beautiful, they think of you because to them, that's how beautiful you are. Oh, I'm tearing up now. Yeah, your person is devastated, Scorpio. If you left someone behind, just know that they are devastated. But also, it's the kind of person, because they're just not clued up on emotions. This coldness here, maybe you felt like being in this connection was like getting blood out of a rock, trying to get an emotion out of this person. They were cold as ice, as space ice. But I think they've come to realize that now. Let's get another card for you here in terms of what you should do. What should Scorpio do? Yeah, you turned them into stone. You didn't love them, and now they're turned into stone. But you can breathe life back into this character. What should Scorpio do? Oh, dawn. The goddess of the dawn. I think you should give them a chance. Look, this is like the night sky, space, darkness, the remote galaxies, the remote histories, remote mythologies in a galaxy before humans, you know what I'm saying? And now you got the dawn. The dawn is coming. Give this person some hope. You can give this person some hope. Shine a bit of light on them. Shine the sun on them so they don't feel so cold in their cold little heart. I feel like their heart is a little stone because that is coming through. Like deep inside, they're obsessed with you and they love you, but they just didn't know how to show it. So just shine your light on them because they really, really need it. But for those of you Scorpios who do not want to be resurrecting this ex relationship, and it is a general reading, so maybe for whatever reason, let me just check the time, make sure it's not too long. We're fine, Scorpios. Maybe for whatever reason you don't want to resurrect this relationship. Let's see what else is out there for you, Scorpio. I'm not sure that there is anything out there. No, there isn't. It's the same cards coming up. It's the same person. Until you see, this is the thing about this Chariot. That's what I thought. Like, you're running away from this situation because you don't want to deal with it. You need to deal with this situation because it's totally blocking you off. Even if you don't want this person, there's nothing else coming in until you resolve this. Look, you got the Knight of Swords here as your energy currently around you. And you got the Knight of Swords here too. Anything else for Scorpio? No. No, it's just this person. And then this deck that we clarified it with, the Knight of Swords is drama. Like, this is the word on the card, drama. Yeah, there's drama. Nothing but drama, honey. And gossip, Page of Swords. This page in this deck is gossip. You got the Page of Swords in the beginning. You had suspicions. I pulled that card for your worries. You were worried here, Ten of Wands. You were suspicious. And it was because of gossip. See, I felt there was gossip in this situation. First, you need to resolve the drama and the gossip with this person. And I feel like the drama and the gossip was not between you. It was other people getting involved, pushing you to do things that maybe, were not the best, to maybe turn away from this relationship, to check out emotionally, to leave it in some way. Yeah, I mean, maybe for some of you, this person, maybe this person did something, like if it was a fresher relationship, like they semi-ghosted you, didn't respond on time or something like that, and you were just like, okay, fine, I'm done with that. And you blocked them or something. Maybe this person is blocked. I'm not telling you to unblock anyone. I can't tell you what to do, but I feel like you can shine a bit of light on this person, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And they really cannot let you go. Let me know in the comments below, Scorpio, if this is your story. I think it's quite positive, actually, because you're going to work it out. You may have to let go of some false friends, though, or just don't listen to people. I feel like sometimes, you know, some people can't help but just not, some people just don't want to see other people happy, is what all I'm going to say. And it's not the best vibration to be in. I just think you should put out good energy out there. Not because you should be scared of karma or stuff like that, or things coming back to you, but just because that's the classy thing to do. And this is a classy channel, Scorpio. We're classy Scorpios, and we don't stoop to the level of trying to, you know, break up somebody's situation because our life is not 100%. Oh, my lovelies, let me know what happened with your person. Let me know how it all went for you, Scorpio. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourself. May the angels protect you.